Hey y'all, welcome to Vista Acres. This is a Sunday morning. Hope everybody has some blessed church services this morning, and give y'all a little bit of update. What is going on the Vista Acres? Woo! Okay, thought I'd bring you in here and show you. Maggie, will you stop? Can you train a pig to go to a litter box? And the answer is yes. Dottie's what we named her. And y'all, Dottie is a, I'll put the name up there. I've already forgot her name. But she don't get 50 pounds. 60 pounds is a big one. So Dottie is not a processing. You can, but they don't, she don't get big enough to fool with. So she is a pet, as you can see. And she is Maggie's pet. Maggie loves Dottie. Maggie, you love Dottie? Maggie, you love Dottie? And Dottie ain't got exactly used to her yet, or used to us. But, come on Maggie, let's go. But, we're trying to get her tamed because she's going to be a pet. And she's been wild. I'll tell you what, I wish we'd video when we first brought her here and she got loose. And when she got loose, we couldn't catch her. We couldn't catch her. She won't let you pet her. Now she's gotten to where she will let me pet her. So she has calmed down that much, but eventually we'll get her a barn built, and she'll pretty well stay in that barn, and she'll be a pet and for us. So that was a big, what would I say? In the business world, that was a big miscommunication on that pig. Angie was thinking that it was a Kune Kune. We was looking at getting Kune Kunes, but in the meanwhile, we bought what you see up there. I'll show you here in a minute. We'll update some Kune Kunes, and but we'd committed to buying that one. So, we commit to doing something, we're gonna go through with it if we all but can. Sometimes things come up and you can't do your commitment. So Miss Cog Hill was talking about that with the guy selling her hay, but you do what you committed to do. There's not a lot of that in this day and time, but anyway, Angie committed to buy the pig. It was just $25. So when we get up there, Giuliani's, that's the name of them. It come to me. I'll put the spelling up there because I probably just butchered that up, but yeah, Giuliani's. And but anyway, they're smaller than a potbelly. They're what they call a miniature pig. They're very small pig, and but we got up there, and that's when we found out that it wasn't a Kune Kune. We seen its mama and daddy on the premises. Sweet people we met. Enjoyed seeing them. But seeing the mama and daddy. The mom and dad, Maggie's bigger than the mom and daddy. Matter of fact, Maggie's a lot bigger than the mom and daddy. They're very small pigs. They're very small. So we went ahead and got her, and I told Angie, I said, we'll make a pet out of her, because we plan on making a pet out of the other two small ones. I can't remember their names, but Angie's got them named. And I think one of them's Wilbur and Patches, I think. Don't quote me. I may have to put that up on the screen. But, you get my age, sometimes you do good to remember the kids' names and the grandkids, and yeah. So, yeah, man, just part of life. It happens. But, show you the fence. I'm tickled to death with the fence. And we'll show you some footage of that, okay? Okay, let me tell you what's going on here. Like I said, I'm going to show you some fence footage. If you watched the previous video, we was struggling with trying to get this thing to dig. running the tractor wide open, taking the forks and pushing down on it, try to get it to go down in the ground, and it was just really frustrating. And this particular auger probably hadn't dug 10, 12 holes that I took off. It should have not been dull. It should have been sharp enough to do the digging that we wanted to dig. But man, it just kept giving us fits. And so what I ended up having to do is get some shear pin boats, and then change the auger out, put the other auger on there. And I went to, not a sponsor, Tractor Supply, and I just bought another whole auger. Surprising enough, the bits from Ag Pro was as high as just about as high. I think it was $104, and I bought a whole auger for $169 at Tractor Supply. And the bits wouldn't have been in until a week later. And Angie and I wanted to finish this project. I don't know about y'all, but you ever get in your head you just want to get something done? That's the way we was with this project. We just wanted to, get the post in. We had rain coming in, and we wanted to try to get them in before that rain came in. That's what we was trying to do. So you'll see when we get the auger on there to how much better it dug compared to the old one. And like I said, that wasn't really an old one. I probably hadn't. I'm about positive I hadn't probably did maybe 8 to 10 holes with that other one. Really disappointing, just about like I am with the tractor, that John Deere tractor and everything. The only thing that I like about that John Deere tractor is the backhoe attachment on it. And I watched Country View Acres, Evan on there have to install backhoe attachment on the TYM, I think is what it is he's got. Man, that was a pain to put that thing on and off. And I did watch a video on how to take the one on and off the John Deere, and it's a whole lot simpler. And it does a good job. The backhoe attachment does a good job, but the front end loader, not too impressed with it. But yeah, and not too impressed with the bits that they sell either. But y'all, that's a little bit of what's going on here. I'm changing, like I said, I'm just changing that out. Got to take a beating because those pins in there, they flop around everywhere.
got it to China now.
Yeah.
We buried it, y'all.
We ain't had that problem today.
Yeah, we ain't had that problem today. Okay.
So take the side by side.
Okay.
All right, so as you can see, we had a time with that first auger. Matter of fact, I ordered some parts for it, and I need to get over and get them because that bunch will not call you. I can tell you that they didn't. They were supposed to be in Friday, and they did not call me. But we've got the fence up, or the post up. We're gonna try to put fence down today. That's probably gonna be interesting, but that's what we're gonna try to do. I've got to decide, like this I can tell you, you'll see the video Wednesday, but this will be challenging. I guarantee you that will be challenging. See how it dips down? So I'll either have to get the tractor, bring fill dirt, fill that in, but really I don't want to fill that in because if you can see, that's a natural branch for that going through. Just like this old branch. Y'all, this old branch here brings back a lot of memories. It's got water in it, y'all, and we have not had a significant rain in probably at least 2 months, at least. And it's got spring water. This branch is fed by springs, what my daddy always told me. And matter of fact, the spring house used to be across the road up there. Used to, when that was a farm, you could actually see those spring houses. But you can see it's got water. That water flows good. Jordan's pond would hold water full if the dams was fixed on it. He got some old muskrats in there, and they did havoc on it. But as you can see, all the posts are set. We did get them set. We did have a small rain. Like I said, we hadn't had a significant rain, but we got them set right before we had a small rain last Sunday. We probably got, I say small rain, we probably got about an inch of, maybe around an inch. But these two here are not set. I gotta go get concrete to finish setting them. That's our center post, and I've been concreting our center post. This one, we're gonna have to pull this one up. See how far off we are on the string. That one's gonna have to come up. It's definitely gonna have to come up. Now, most of them pretty straight, so we can probably go ahead and start putting some fence on them. I don't know, Maggie got really stung by some yellow jackets up here, and her and I are gonna ease up here pretty quick. Right, Maggie? Let's go, Maggie. Go on, go. Hopefully it's cold enough they're not really out. But when Maggie got stung, Angie got excited, hit this post. She thinks she broke it, but I don't believe she broke it. Right there's where she hit it with the tractor. So, all right, so there's the post down through there. Hopefully we'll get it all straightened up. There's them bunny rabbits. Look at them. Ain't they cute? Angie's breaking out the calendar. We're going to try to have some ready for Easter. And I think we're going to have to put the mail in there about December. So, yeah. About December. Maggie likes her rabbits. Maggie likes aggravating everything. Alright, so let me show you the house. It really, y'all, looks great. The boys really came through on it. It really looks good. Tickled to death. I hear that water running. It is supposed to be running. Angie's running. She's cooking breakfast this morning, y'all. But they took the tiller and then tilled all this. I've got to go back and paint this down through here. I got to seal this block. See, that's amazing. I was really expecting this to be gone. rotted and gone, but it's actually in pretty decent shape. So I've got to get this out because I've contracted with a guy. Matter of fact, the guy I work with is his son, and I've contracted with them to come in here and do the floor. And I really believe once I get the floor finished, this thing will go a lot faster. Nothing else, I have a lot more momentum to want to finish it up. You know, that'll be the big thing. I actually feel like finishing it up, and I gotta figure out where I'm gonna put that sub panel box at, which we can get to that when we get the floor down. But it's gonna be somewhere in here, because that way I don't have to run every home run. That'll save at least 50 to 60 feet on every home run that you do. And y'all know what I call home runs, where you go from the starter to the panel box. Okay, so how are the pigs doing? Well, these are the other two pets. They're not. I got to feed them this morning, but they're not going to get too big either. They're actually part potbelly, and so you can see they was born the same time those two girls was born. And y'all, we're gonna have a big announcement, big announcement. Oh no, about those. I just turned that on. That's a good thing. I was gonna wash out that litter box, or that box, and well, actually I did, and I didn't turn it off. Y'all ever forget to turn stuff off? Probably goes back to remembering them names, don't it? But Wilbur, that's the name, and Freckles. Come to me there. Here's the name. You can tell it is feeding time. But these two are 100% Kune Kunes. Their daddy was registered, and their mamas are registered. Now they're not registered because it's a process to register Kune Kune pigs. It is a pretty good little process. You've got to, what she told me, somebody wants to comment on video, I could be wrong, but what she told me was you've got to get a hair sample from the mama, hair sample from the piglet, and a hair sample from the daddy. And then send it off, and then you get them registered, which both, you know, the mama and the daddy's got to be a registered Kune Kune. And they also tell you how good your breeding percentage is. These, she said, was a 3%, which is excellent. I think if it's under 5, you're doing good. So, but yeah, those are 100% Kune Kunes. All right, so how is the birds doing? You know, anybody that's watched the channel for the last 3 years, birds is what Angie and I do. Where'd Maggie go? Maggie! Here, Maggie! Boy, that Tom's pretty. There's Maggie. Look at him, y'all. Maggie? Maggie! Stop. Boy, he was pretty. I don't know if y'all got a picture of that or not. We still got to do the chores and the watering today. But, buddy, he's pretty. And still hadn't decided whether I've got 2 Toms. I think I got 2 Toms. Matter of fact, I'm pretty sure I got 2 Toms. May have 3 Toms. Well, and these American breast chickens, mean as ever, mean as ever. Because I've sat here and watched the turkeys. Yeah, I think this is a Tom, and that one over there is a Tom. Yeah, maybe another Tom. May have 4 Toms. I hate that. That means most of our hatching was Toms. You know, open this up here. That's not good. Not good for them. Maggie, get out. I don't know, they could be big hens. could be big hens. You know, my experience now, this is totally my experience. Yeah, they may be the big hens, the grown hens, them two are. But my experience with turkeys, no, I think that's a tom. I don't know how they do it, how nature does it, but when you got a big male tom, dominant tom like that one, a tom won't show itself. It'll go a long time without showing itself. I guess because it don't want killed. Somebody that knows turkeys better than I do might be explain that in the comments, but that's my experience. That's why they're hard to tell. That's what happened with Maggie. Get out of there. That's what happened with Kane. We had Kane, and we had old Mama Turkey, and we had another one we thought was going to be a female turkey. Well, as soon as that other one, Kane's brother there, showed himself as a tom, Kane killed him. And that's, you know anything about the Bible there, y'all? That's how he got the name Cain. It's because he killed his brother there. And, yeah, broke his breastbone. Just broke his breastbone. And so Kane's mellowed out a little bit. Used to, he wasn't allowed no chickens in the cage or anything. But yeah, old Kane, he's mellowed out a little bit. He's gotten a little better. He's never been he has never been aggressive with us. Yeah, he's never. Look at this, y'all. How did that happen? Wow, all these okay? Yeah, look like it. Let's feed them. Kane, you do that? That looks like something Kane would do. It does. That looks like something old Kane would do. But Kane, he's always been good to us. He's never came at us. But yeah, he's never came at us. So I think maybe all these, our new ones of these, I think they're all hens. Alright, Asa chickens are doing good. I told Angie we're gonna sell eggs at the farm. That's the chicken to get right there. Yeah, I gotta do some watering today. I tell you, this thing here, the water system, working perfect. These two toms are getting along really good, which is definitely a blessing. Yeah, they're doing good. And here's the four. Yeah, maybe four. Yeah, 4 American breast chickens that we actually saved. They was all picking on them. This one they're probably picking on her, the reason she's in that corner. She's the latest one I put in there that they had about killed down there. See these roosters? They're just, I mean, they're mean. I don't know, they're just mean. Beyond mean, you know. There's my favorite bird there, the guinea. Where's the rest of the guineas at? There should be about 5 more of y'all somewhere. I hear them. They're around here somewhere. There they are. They're back here. See what they're doing, y'all? Look at them. I get this place fenced in, I'm probably gonna get another 20 or 30 of them. And they are just such an excellent bug eater. See, look at them right now. They're going through there, and there's some kind of bugs there, but they're eating. And chickens are doing good, y'all. So old guinea hanging around here, is he tuck up with the guineas finally? Maybe he's taken up with the guineas. We have left him out. I hadn't put him back in there. I fear he's going. He was just tearing these chickens up, and which was not good. All right, there we go. There's my Brahmas. I'm gonna put the 2 lavender hens back up here. This hen, I think she's gotten big enough to where she can kind of defend for herself. She's doing pretty good. Ah, there he is. He's still not running with the guineas. He's been out at least 4 weeks now, 3 weeks anyway, and he's still not running with the guineas. Hey y'all, I tell you what, that rat video did really good for us, and appreciate everybody that watched that. We got some new subscribers. Appreciate y'all. It's kind of why I'm doing a longer video this morning, because we got new people to the channel. Kind of let you know what we're doing and kind of some of our future projects. And anybody's watched it can comment on there. We got way too many projects. There's the geese. Old Bonnie and Clyde. You gotta watch old Clyde there, right there. He will get you. He don't get me because he knows I'll pet him. He just, yeah. He comes at me, I'll turn around and grab him up and pet him. And that makes him so mad. I wonder if that rat's still in here. Maggie, come here. Maggie, come here. Maggie. Maggie, come here. Maggie, come here. Come here. Maggie, come here. Come here, Maggie. Here, Maggie. We moved the cage, so it moved it home. All right, this latch back on here. There's the fences you can see down there. That's where it's at. We're gonna eventually come all the way up to here. Either on that side, we'll go on that side of the trees, and then come on around through here, and then all this will be fenced in. Eventually, we're gonna fence in the front yard and everything over here on this side. I would like to get it to where it's a lot of trouble for like the guineas or chickens or stuff like that we free range. That way they're pretty well in here. Look at the acorns, y'all. Oh, man. All right, y'all. Look here. They have hatched 2 babies. And man, it's cold out here. I don't know how. They need to get back under the mamas there. But yeah, we got 2 babies. We lost 1. So I think there's 4 of them in there. So yeah. You think? Which is interesting to how they do know how to get under their moms. Them 2 there, they need to get under their mama. You can't catch them, so maybe they'll get under their mama here in a minute. But yeah, how about that? Not the ideal time of the year to have baby chicks, especially with about 40 degrees out here this morning. I think we are gonna get that warmer to put in there so they can go under it. But yeah, y'all, that's pretty exciting, and be something for the deer to eat. All right, so y'all, we're gonna like I say, we've got a big surprise coming to the Vista that will probably be announced in the next 2 or 3 weeks. So a lot going on here at the Vista. A lot going on. Gonna let the cats out. I tell you what, I forgot to put them up the other night. Woke up during the night and I almost just got up and come up here and put them up because there they are. That Lambo. That Lambo's got what she likes, watering in the dirt. I don't know why, but she does that. Yeah. Put that back up there. Don't you, girl? Don't you, girl? Yeah, and then Maggie, she just loves aggravating them. All right, how's the quail doing? They're doing pretty good, y'all. Yeah. It's that one male I got left. Old Blue over there, we'll go over and look at him in a minute. The Pharaohs. Coturnix Pharaohs, they're doing good. And there's our female. We gotta find out what her name is. She's got a name. And we gotta do something with those. We got a surprise on these we're gonna show you. Probably may show you that maybe next week. Rabbits are happy. It is cool. So they are definitely happy. You happy, Blue? Old Blue's happy. He said, yeah, I'm happy. Yeah, they're all happy. We're gonna move this cage. We're gonna put all the rabbits down where the fence is. Where we're putting that fence up, that's where we're gonna put all the rabbits at. There's old Taylor there. He's already got out. Keep an eye on Maggie. Maggie, let's go this way. Yeah. Well, hey, y'all. I hope everybody has a blessed week coming up. Hope everybody had a blessed week. Hope this week was really good for everybody. I don't know about y'all, but woo, it flew by. This week went by fast. I mean, it went on by. But yeah, I hope everybody has a good week coming up. Y'all, we can't thank you enough for watching the videos. That means a lot to us when we see, you know, 50, 100 people or 400 people watch the videos. I know some of these big YouTubers, they'd be disappointed, but we're not. We appreciate that. Appreciate each one of you taking the time. That's about all Angie and I watch is YouTube. And we got several channels. I might mention those one day that we watch. We watch it on our Apple box, so we can't comment a whole lot or do anything with it. It's there's no way on the Apple box of being able to do that. But we get moved in the house, we'll probably change that where we got hooked to a computer or something. But again, y'all, can't thank you enough. If you hadn't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button if you like the video. We appreciate that, y'all. And as we always say here on the Vista Acres, we love you and thank you for watching.